Hey guys! So this morning I overslept for an hour. So the makeup didn't get done today. So I'm starting fresh because I'm about to go to church. So I'm going to just do a quick makeup job. I have to leave the house in about 10 minutes. So it's going to be quick. Alright, I already washed my face just to make sure it was clean and put on some moisturizer. I'm going to do my primer, which is Magic in a Bottle. That, I think, is the one thing I cannot live without in my makeup bag, because I'm starting to get some little fine lines that I've noticed, and I have huge pores on my nose. I don't know if you can see that. Big pores on my nose. That primer kind of smooths it out and gives it a smooth surface so you don't see all that stuff. Alright, so next I'm going to do more Magic in a Bottle. Skin Perfecting Concealer, which I absolutely adore. This stuff hides everything. So we're going to use it on my dark circles here. Even though I overslept, I still have these huge dark circles. Alright. And blend that down so we don't have little white marks under our eyes. The other side. This goes really quick on top of that primer because the primer is slippery. So everything just goes really easy right on top of it. Alright, how's that? Okay. So, next we're going to do foundation. Cat hair in my mouth. Alright, I use this cream foundation in the colder months because my skin is dry and it tends to get chapped. And so this stuff helps me. It's a little more moisturizing than the liquid to powder foundation. So I use the cream foundation. This color is called Taffeta. It goes right over the concealer. I kind of tap it on top of the concealer instead of rubbing it because I don't want to pull all the concealer off. Just go over real quick. I always go under my eyebrows, but not on my eyelids. Alright, make sure you blend it really well. You can put on as much or as little of this as you need. I don't need a whole lot, except right there on my nose where it gets red and shiny. Alright. So face is done, so let's do the eyes. Always start off with eye primer. Otherwise, if you're like me and you wear a lot of eye cream on your eye, your eyeshadow ends up being in the creases by the end of the day, which looks really weird. So this stuff keeps it where you wanted it to go, and it makes the colors a little more vibrant. You notice when you put on your eyeshadow, it never looks like it looks in the package. Well, if you use the eye primer, it does. Alright, but that is very liquid, so that has to dry for a few seconds. So what I always do is I'll do my eyebrows while it's drying. Alright, so my brows are not thin, and they're not light. So I'm not drawing them on, I'm just kind of defining the line a little bit. This color is called Medium. I could probably go with a darker one, but I like this medium color. Alright, so by then, the eye primer is dry, and we can do eyeshadow. I'm going to go with palette 3 tonight. This one, it's got pinks and purples in it, so it's really good for us green-eyed girls. Alright, so I'm going to start with this color called Tickled, which is kind of it's almost a mauve color. And I'm going to start on the outside and go in with little circles, just blending it all over. This is called a transition color, and it's just really to separate your eyelid from your brow bone. You can cover a lot of area with that. And do the same on this side. You can always go back and add more. These colors are super, super pigmented, so I'll just barely touch my brush to it because you don't need a lot, so they last for a really long time. Alright, a little bit more on this side. Alright, I'm not going to do anything too serious tonight. So I'm going to use this one on the outside too. Alright. So for the insides, I'm going to go really light. I'm going to use our new pressed shadows. And I'm going to go with this color, which is called Optimistic. It's just a really light champagne color. I'm going to do that just on the inside here. Cover most of my lid with it. And you can blend that as you go. Alright. So I think I'm going to go back. I would normally do brown, but I left my brown in the other room. So I'm going to go back with this burgundy just on the outside edge, just to give it a little more depth. You don't have to add a lot for this, just a little bit. And then drag it into the crease. The other trick is once you're done, if you brush it all up towards your eyebrow, it keeps your eyelid from disappearing when your eyes are open. A little bit more in there. Okay. Alright, so see, you can still see that with my eyes open. Alright, I'm going to go with this is just a black eyeliner pencil. This color is called Perfect, which is the black. I'm just going to do a little. I only line half of my bottom eyelid, because I don't like to have that really dark line all across my eye. Alright, we'll see how well I can do this. I'm using my phone. Using my phone as a mirror here, so this might get a little crazy. Alright, so let's see how good that is. I don't put a whole lot of eyeliner on because I can't stand to have that black line around the eyes like you're coloring in a crayon drawing or something. That's not the look I like. Alright, so next I'm going to do some eyelashes, and I'm going to go with the Epic, there it is, Epic Mascara. This is our new one-step mascara that actually curls your lashes too. So you can skip a step. I really like this one. This is the one I use every day. I use the 3D Fiber Lash when I need to. If we're going out on a date or, you know, I'm doing something special, I'll wear that one too. But normally, just for going to work, I'll just use the Epic. I usually will do 2 coats too. Alright, so there's one coat. Let me do the bottom. My bottom lashes are barely even there. Okay. The tricky part is over here in the corner, especially when you don't have your contacts in. Alright, so there's the Epic versus Bare Lashes. It makes a pretty big difference, doesn't it? I absolutely love this stuff. And it lasts for a while. I think I've had this tube that I'm using for maybe 2 months. I think it was released in August, and that's when I bought it. Alright. Do the bottom one, and then we'll go back with another coat on top. Alright, how's that? Those little lashes right there are so hard to get. There we go. Alright, so there's the Epic. I'm going to go back over it with the 3D in just a minute. But first I'm going to do some blush. Just a little bit. This color was actually discontinued. It was part of the Kudos back in August. It's called Supported. You can't order it anymore, but I still really like it. That looks like Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie. I can barely read because I don't have my contacts in. Okay, so we're going to go back over it with the 3D Fiber Lash just so you guys can see it. It's a 2-step mascara. The first step looks like a traditional mascara. This is called Transplanting Gel, and it's basically a lot like a normal mascara. And then the second one are the fibers, which are tea tree fibers. They stick to your lashes. I got something hanging off. They stick to your lashes and make them look really, really long. And with this, you only really need to do the tips of the lashes. Alright. So that's got to dry, so I'm going to go back and do the other side. And you can put on as much or as little of the fibers as you want to. I feel like I've got a hair on my nose. Alright, so after you let it dry for just a minute, you can go back with another layer of the Transplanting Gel. Sounds like one of my children. That's my little girl. Alright. You have to make sure you put plenty of the Transplanting Gel on, or else the fibers will come off. It looks like I got some up there. Okay. You see the difference that makes. Alright, and last we're going to do lips. And I'm going to church, and you know what that means. That means hugging people. So I'm going to put on the lip stain. I'm using this color Skittish, which is a hot pink. See if I can see. I'm going to have to move the mirror. I have to move that down so I can see above the comments. Alright. This is super hot pink. Alright. So the thing I love about the lip stains is they don't come off. So I can hug as many people as I want to with white shirts on, and it's not going to come off. It's going to stay just like that. All right. Actually, I think I'm going to do a little bit of gloss over it after it dries. It's taking a minute to dry. All right, so this gloss is called Lavish, I think. I can't read it. It's sparkly pink. This is the one my little girl loves to death. I'm going to wait for the lip stain to dry. All right. Let's get back over it with a little bit of this pink sparkly lip gloss. All right, so there we go. Off to church. If y'all live in Woodruff, you need to come out tonight to the community revival. That's where we're going. It was awesome last night. We had so much fun. I can't wait to get there tonight. It goes through Wednesday at 6:30 at the First Baptist Church in Woodruff. So y'all come out and see us. Bye.